fantasy friends. So today's video is a little bit of a different take on the what's in my bag video, and I decided to do a what's in my bag but for a witchy kind of girl. So it's a little bit cheeky, and obviously I don't carry around all this stuff with me everywhere I go. Most of the time I work from home anyway, but I just thought it would be fun to do a what's in my bag for witchy girls. Let's get started. So my bag is this ginormous green carpet bag. It's handmade. I will link it below. They have tons and tons of different colors and styles. I fell in love with this velvet green, like emeraldy green color back in, I think it was September, because I took it on my trip to Ireland, and it is such a perfect witchy girl carpet bag, like Mary Poppins type bag. It's huge, as you can see. It's almost as big as me, and it can fit everything. The only thing I will say that I don't love about this bag is there's not a whole lot of like organization within the bag. There's not like too many pockets. There's little pockets on the side, but I wish there was a divider in the middle. So it truly is just like a throw whatever in there kind of bag, and so me pulling stuff out is going to be very unorganized. So I just want to preface with that. The first thing, so is my daily planner. I got this from Barnes & Noble, and it's just like you actually fill in the date. So there'll be periods of time where I'm like, I don't even touch this thing, but I do love the act of physically crossing things off of a list. And now that I'm holding this, I want to get back into this. I was doing it on my computer for a while and then on my phone, but now I feel the urge to get back into this. This one's very springy and very pretty. So this is going to be the everyday planner again. It was back in the fall. It's gonna come back now for the spring. Okay, these are my headphones. I think there's probably better ones out there. I like these because they were green and I bought them, and green is my favorite color, as you can see. But they're just the Apple Max, AirPod Maxes or whatever. I think they sound really good, like the quality's good, but it does make your ears uncomfortable if you wear them for too long. And for my job, I have to wear them a lot because I'm a video editor, so I'm constantly wearing these. So they get a little uncomfortable after a while, but if you're only wearing them for like a short period of time, they're probably fine, but they are cute. And my first witchy item of this bag. So this is my tarot deck, and I got this deck. This was gifted to me actually back in October from a couple of friends as a engagement gift for me. We were visiting Salem, Massachusetts in October, which was absolutely crazy, by the way, but it was very cool. And we went to this little, one of the many witchy stores out there, and they gifted me this deck, and I've been using this every single day. I like to pull a card for my intention for the day, and I think the illustrations on this are really, really pretty. And I love this one. It's probably my favorite. With like the wisteria, this little cute little witchy girl. I love this deck so much, and I use it all the time. A cat stress ball because I'm always stressed, so it's just nice to... This one gets really, really, really tiny. You can see. So this is my little stress cat. Yeah, it's so that I don't, do this to my own cats because they drive me crazy. I'm kidding. I would never, ever harm my cats. They do drive me crazy, so it's nice to have a little cat stress ball once in a while. Deodorant. This is very expensive. I don't know that I can recommend a deodorant that's $16, but I will say this stuff works really well. It's aluminum-free deodorant, and as somebody who's always looking for aluminum-free all-natural deodorant, this works pretty well. But again, it's way too expensive in my opinion. Like, there's nothing special about this other than it's aluminum-free. So yeah, it does smell nice. Okay, so this is a beginner's guide to crystals, horoscopes, psychics, and spells, and I would consider myself a baby witch. I am very new to the world of actually practicing witchcraft. I don't know a whole lot, so I have a lot of books like this that I bought over the years that I haven't actually delved into too much. I just liked collecting them because I was very interested in it, but I was a little bit afraid to actually start practicing. So I've been trying to read through the books that I have currently, and this is a perfect one to start with. And I will try to link below the things that I have in case you're interested in becoming a baby witch as well, and maybe we can join on this journey together. But this one is nice, it's very user-friendly, it's cute. The thing I like about this is it has a lot of stuff with plant-based magic, and I absolutely love gardening. I'm so into it. I'm really, really excited this year to start my garden again. And so I'm going to use this as sort of like a guide on what I want to have in my back garden and what seeds I want to get and sort of like where I put them and then what to do with them once I have them and grow them. So this has been very interesting for me to be reading recently. How did you get in there? And on that, this was gifted to me by my friend Mallory. She gave this to me for Christmas like 2 Christmases ago, and it's just lavender with rosemary wrapped around, I believe this is a quartz, but I'm not sure. But I know lavender and rosemary can be for protection and for creativity and just keeping yourself safe. And so I think this is a great thing to carry around. Plus lavender, I just feel like very connected to lavender. I have a lot of dried lavender in my house, and I grew lavender in my garden last year, and I would love to grow more this year, and I love the smell of it and yada yada yada. She likes lavender, we get it, but I really like this. It's very cute and portable, and it's a nice little like thing to feel safe and protection carry with me. This is another thing that my friends gifted me from Salem. So it says witches against white supremacy, and the other side says let's burn this shit to the ground, and it's just a little box of matches. You never know when you might need matches, but I just think it's cute. I love what it says. And this is a deck of cards. It's actually a Harry Potter card game. And I learned from my little brother that wherever you go, you should always bring cards, because every time we go to a restaurant, it's kind of funny, like when you sit down in a restaurant with people that you know and love and hang out with all the time, but all of a sudden there's not a TV in front of you and you guys are facing each other and you're not really supposed to be on your phones. All of a sudden you're forced to like interact in a way that you're not used to, and it's very interesting. I've just noticed that with everybody. Like, doesn't matter how close you are with the person, it's always like slightly awkward. So I've decided to start bringing cards with me everywhere I go so that we can kind of like break the ice. And maybe other people don't have this issue, but I've just talked with a lot of people who talk about that, and it seems to be sort of a running joke. And yeah, maybe it's just an introvert problem, but I just think this is kind of nice. This is my password book because I forget everything. Literally, I've had to reset my password at work at least 3 times at this point, so I can't promise I'm not gonna do it again, but I tried to keep my passwords in this little book, and it's obviously very witchy and cool and handwritten, so no one can steal my passwords online. I guess someone could physically steal this, but they would have to get into my house to do that, or steal my whole bag, I guess. But yeah, I like this. I have my Kindle. I haven't been reading in my Kindle very much recently. I've been reading a lot of like hard copy books, but I just had a conversation with my friend Katie about getting a library card and access to Libby, I believe is what it's called, and Hoopla, where you can check books out on your Kindle, which is really cool. So I am gonna start doing that because there's a lot of books I would like to read, but I don't necessarily think I need to purchase. And I think supporting local libraries is amazing. And I was talking about it with her, and we wanted to make a whole video about all of the different things that you can access through your local library and all the resources that they provide, and how I had no idea all the things that you could do at your local library. So I would love to share that information with you at some point. If you're interested in learning all about that, let me know below. Because Katie is passionate about her libraries, and it made me feel passionate about libraries too. I have a lint roller because I have 4 pets. I have 2 cats, a husky, and then a little dog that doesn't really shed, but he does produce a lot of dirt and dust when he comes in the house. So, this is a little can I got when I was in Scotland. I just got it from like a little weird off-the-wall vintage shop, and it's just filled with bobby pins and little hair clips and stuff. This little bag, also got this from Salem, but inside is just highlighters because although I'm a free spirit, I also am a Virgo, and I like to highlight stuff a lot and like be very organized within my planner and journal. My office is chaos, and so is my house, but for some reason my journals and stuff need to be very color coded. Oh, I just got this and I am so obsessed. So this is a little portable printer that you can print from your phone, and it prints about the size of like those little Polaroid cameras that we all used to have in like 2016, which I still have. And I've been using it to put in my journal, and I love journaling so much. I have been journaling since I was like literally in 3rd grade. I still have journals from that age, from when I could start writing on my own. And I love decorating my journal and like printing out photos. So this is so awesome for that. And it was pretty inexpensive as far as like photo printers go, and it's really easy to carry around. And this one that I got just looks very like cool and vintage. So this is my witchiest perfume, so I put it in my bag. Do I carry this around with me everywhere I go? No, I do not, but it's called Cosmic Power by Charlotte Tilbury, and I thought it looked like a little potion bottle, so I wanted to throw it in here. It smells really nice. It's very it's like, the way I would describe it is, I wouldn't say a guy would find this sexy, but this is like girl power, nighttime sexy. Like, think like Enchantress, midnight, under the moon, fully naked. That's what I think of with this smell. I don't think of like Victoria's Secret bombshell with this, so if that's the smell you're looking for, not it. But if you're looking for like witchy girl, nighttime magic, this is a very nice smell. This is super random, but I'm collecting my cat's whiskers. I know that sounds weird, but every time that I find one, I've been putting it in this vial because I found this girl on Instagram who makes jewelry out of cat whiskers, and I just think that that would be a really cool thing to have to commemorate my cats. You know, they're still both very young. One of them's still a kitten, the other one's like 2 years old. So hopefully they've got very long lives ahead of them, but when they are eventually passed on to the next life, I want to have something to remember them by that is unique and special to me, so I collect their whiskers. Also, I think cat whisker magic is a thing, so yeah. And obviously I don't rip them off my cats. I pick them up off the floor or in their beds, and that's why I don't have very many, but hopefully I have plenty of time to start collecting these. These are my blue light glasses because I'm literally on the computer all day long. I hate that. I hate that I'm always looking at screens, but between my actual job of being a video editor and then creating content for social media, I am constantly looking at a screen, so I should use these way more. Do I use them very often? No. They're very cute. They remind me of my actual glasses I used to wear. I had PRK done, not LASIK, but PRK done a couple years ago, so I don't need glasses anymore, but these are really nice for looking at a computer. They look exactly like my glasses before I had my PRK, so very cute. And then within this bag is another bag, very Mary Poppins of me, very Russian stacking doll of me, but this bag is the cutest bag ever I got from Amazon. Like, nothing special about it, but I do love how it's like celestial themed. And here is just a bunch of random like sunscreen. I have scalp sunscreen because I am so pale, and even like the top of my head gets burnt, so I spray this up here. And then this is face sunscreen, which I also use on my chest sometimes. I've had skin cancer 3 times now, very early stage, so I didn't need to do any other treatments besides cutting it out. But that's why I have huge scars on my back and my chest, by the way, in case you're ever wondering. So I have sunscreen and I carry it with me everywhere. A cute pen that doesn't work that well, but it's cute. Way too expensive of hand sanitizer, but I got this as a gift for Christmas, so obviously I'm using it. It does smell very nice. A tampon because I'm a woman and sometimes you need one, obviously. And then these things are probably my favorite thing in the entire bag. These are from this brand called Luna Roots. And I am so obsessed with this packaging. I paid extra to have it packaged in this because I could have just gotten like a regular pan, but I was like, no, I want $10 extra so that I can get this really cute little potion jar. And this one is a lip tint. This is very dark and pigmented, so I'm not gonna put this on right now, but this is like vampy, dark, very moody, beautiful color. I have worn this before in a few of my videos and I love it so much. Obviously it's very cute and it's very tiny, so it's easy to carry around. And then this one, the cork is kind of falling apart, so that's the only thing I will say about this packaging that isn't great. But this is like a glittery shimmer type of thing, so this is perfect for like, I think springtime looks, like where you want a really nice bright, like this is bright highlighter. You can put it on your collarbones, you know, a little bit on your nose, maybe chest a little bit. It's just very, very pretty. And then the very last thing I have in here is just a note from my lover. It was on my very first day of work. He packed me a lunch and gave me a note. I know that that's like super cheesy, but he does little things like this for me and it's very sweet, and I like to keep the notes because I never really had anybody do that for me before. So yeah, anyway, that is all the stuff inside this ginormous bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you love this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Say bye, Salem.